out better.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will Clemson Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. We stay and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your
Spear the
pace.
spear, baby.
Things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have
Spear
to
the
communicate
spear.
and stick together in this environment today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
Yeah, through that spear, boy. We get ball first, and we have the crib. Let's turn up.
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started.
I'll take that one out.
And it'll come out to
Start
the
out really
25.
smooth
No
here.
attempt at a return. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Welcome, boy.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Hey, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. That's caught. It's Robinson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Hold that block.
It'll be enough for a
Hold
first
that
down.
block. Put the ball in the air
I
here.
think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Seminoles will have it first and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I get hurt already.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening...
Maybe some room here. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves
Y'all always
the
getting
chains
hurt,
at the
man.
22.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Hines is big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Why is that not?
At first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on
He might have
second.
ran him to the ground already.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Stop twisting, Fulton. Nigga, you know what you're
And
doing.
he will take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, you know this this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside, it's Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Stay away from that.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, the running back has it. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Catch in the middle, it's Wiles. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught.
I got Deuce on the field.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Flicks it out of the air. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Noles are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Got it in the middle, it's Wiles. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Finds his big tight end.
That's a service.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal
Oh,
line.
man, hold the block.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, no!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They give it to him again. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass, it's Denson. They're working that left side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The run inside. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Take that off. You're right there.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away. It's a big-time play.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Trying to make magic with his feet. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. A run for the quarterback. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They've been running it, but now the pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Snags it over the middle. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Into the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Oopsies. That was stupid.
Way to set him up. And they'll drag him down.
Why'd I force that? We just gave it away. I was going to tell myself to take it to half.
And that's a play the defense
It just
absolutely
worked.
had to have. They've given
now.
up some
Like
big plays in this 1st half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed
We
to
just had a
happen.
great goal line stop
Maybe
to do
that's
that
the
right there.
interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the 1st half ends.
Yeah, we just gave him one. That's what happens.
And he's
That
loose,
was
and
stupid.
he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
He just gave him that touchdown. Yeah, by me, he can zone. It's just worth it. Take it to half if we got to.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Dropping back, it's Daniels. It's complete to the right. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They get a better rack animation than
Just
that,
enough time to get off one more snap. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. Hey, midfield, he's got room. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Arizona State taking on the Ohio Bobcats. And it's the Sun Devils engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
Clemson has their paws on it. They'll send out the offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
Ooh, pick that off.
Is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And there he goes. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Quick handoff.
Oh my God, I missed the hole.
Right
I missed the
there
hell
to
out the
stop
hole.
him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Bueno.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Daniels. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And the pressure
on the back end zone.
They get him at the 15.
Again.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy. There's a crease. Got enough space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
A first down run in the red zone.
Am I blind, bro?
He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
I've got to be blind, bro.
Listen, it's tough.
That's the second time I've missed the hole. Just cut it back off. Start on the ball. Look at that. It's right. Cut off his butt.
Challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
They'll try to pass their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team
Damn,
start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive.
That jump, bro. I trust a little power off.
End zone, no return on that one for a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see
Pistol. He looks good out of
big plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
Oh, my vision. This is why I play receiver. This is disgusting, dude. Oh my God, this is nasty. Hike the football, kid.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Oh my God, look at my seam. I knew the seam was there, just late. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that's so bad by me.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
I'll set it up right here.
Looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down.
Seam is open. Throw the
They're
fucking
throwing
seam.
for it on fourth down.
Thank you.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. You want to talk about converting a fourth down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. Fourth down time. You only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big first down.
That's not a very good play for me.
Down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got him. Touchdown Seminoles. And the route is on. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Looking down the left side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Florida State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Take that off.
Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Once you call in the pocket like that, I got
another
something.
incompletion, and you can see the
Go ahead, calm that
frustration
down.
building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Wesco's got it.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Back to the ground game on the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
There we go.
He goes right back to the air. Finds his man, it's Johnson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone.
Watch that happen.
Tigers. What a grab in the end zone for 6.
This is my cloud
Once the
side.
game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive.
Why didn't he run over there
into
with
the
that?
next game.
He was there.
Right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? the snap, looking to throw. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Number 81, set to kick it away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The screen, he can go. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's a damn player, dude.
The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it.
Why is he on my field?
He needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense.
Man, the offense did not get enough. They got to understand the sticks. Maybe he should have thrown that on the RPO, right? It's tough. You got to read that really, really quickly. Now brings up a 4th down decision time for this offense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Are you dead ass?
Oh
my God, this nigga's ass.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
My quarterback is so ass for that.
Finally corralled, but not before.
Oh my God.
He picks up the first down.
We just have not called this guy's name enough. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football, and that was only his 2nd catch. I think that's a big reason why they're trailing this much in this game so late. They just have not been able to get one of their biggest weapons involved as often as they needed to.
Ooh, catch that.
Man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down.
Thanks,
and he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Quick toss. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at it.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field.
Bro, this nigga needs
big plays like they have all game long.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch.
Double.
As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Daniels. Makes the catch, it's Lopez. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense.
That's a fumble.
We dead ass,
the defense, and he's off.
No, we dead ass, bro.
Snags it, and he's open. Quick step and go.
We dead ass.
And scored. Clemson.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll line up to go for 2. The snap sets up the throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
In the game. Tried to steal some more yards, but again, didn't want to.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. The screen, and watch out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the air on first down. Rush is on him. And down he goes. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. He wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Booster.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God, I'm ass.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal.
I definitely forgot I
They
had a
already
meter.
have a comfortable
Oh
lead
my
on
God,
by
I'm ass.
multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Caught on the left side by Wesco. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here.